Good evening to everybody. Dear Dhamma friends, welcome to Indiana Buddhist Temple Facebook page. I would like to say a few things about the teachings and also the Buddha's teaching, how it could be very helpful during this pandemic. As you all know, there is a once in 100 years pandemic. We've been going through this. There is a lot of suffering that has been happening at the individual levels, family levels, community level, and also the countries and world level. Physical suffering, mental suffering, emotional suffering, social suffering, and also the economic suffering due to this unfortunate coronavirus pandemic. As you all know, the basic Buddha's teaching was how to end suffering, lead an ethical, moral life, and attain happiness and develop wisdom. All the teachings of Buddha has been about, Lord Buddha was about how to deal with suffering and end the suffering. As you all know that he was called as a doctor. Buddha was called as a doctor, that when the patient comes in, see why he is suffering, what is the cause for the suffering, what is the end of the suffering, and how could you end the suffering, and also what is the path to end the suffering. All these wonderful teachings are so helpful to deal with the suffering. As you all know, people have asked Buddha about what have you gained from the meditation. We all know that he answered that he has gained nothing, but he lost anger, anxiety, suffering, depression, insecurity, fear of old age, death, and also the any kinds of other mental or emotional sufferings. So all the teachings are about how to end the suffering. We have a lot of tools that are available for everybody, for all the humanity, to make use of it to help with your suffering. So for physical suffering, as you all know, mindfulness of walking, how helpful it is in Buddha's words. Also mindfulness of breathing, loving kindness, Metta meditation, Vipassana meditation, mindfulness of breathing, Anapanasati, Bhavana meditation. So basically, whatever the things that we were doing here is all to help the suffering and develop loving kindness and compassion in the humanity. If you look at the four Buddha's teachings, for the universal, first three universal truth, that was the three universal truth. The first one says nothing is lost in this universe. Matter turns into energy, and energy turns into the matter. Unfortunately, we have a dark matter now with this coronavirus that is affecting the humanity. With a positive energy, it could be beaten and though we are nothing but made up of the environment. We consist of plants. As the leaf falls down and becomes the earth, and the seed sprouts and then becomes the leaf, the life cycle continues, and then we were born with our parents, and our children are born. So the cycle continues. Nothing is lost in the universe. The dark energy will be beaten, and then the energy will continue. The second teaching that talks about the impermanence. Everything changes. As you can see, life is like a river, as we've been flowing. Sometimes it is flow slowly, and sometimes it is very faster, and then sometimes it has rocks. I think we are having a rough phase right now due to this coronavirus pandemic, but everything is going to change. The earth is ruled by dinosaurs and mammoths and everything has changed, and then now the humans are there. So just like a river, now I think we are having turbulent times with this pandemic, which will change. And the third teaching that tells you about the cause and the effect. If you sow the good seeds, then you will reap the good benefits. If you sow the bad seeds, you will see the bad benefits, Dhammapada, which tells you, so you started doing the good things, now you will end the suffering in there. Even the Four Noble Truths talks the same thing, the cause of the, first recognizing the suffering, and also what is the cause of the suffering with ignorance and the greed and also the attachment, and then how to end the suffering, and then what is the eightfold path to end the suffering, middle way there. So the end of the, as Buddha has defined how to end the suffering, there are so many paths that he has given to help with this thing. First thing about the physical suffering, if you use the mindfulness of walking, in Buddha's word, the walking tells you to, prepares you for the journey, and you are starting your effort. It is good for the body and health. It is good for the digestion. It is very good for the sleep, and also it is calms down your mind, and also very healthy for the mind. By simple mindfulness of walking meditation, you will achieve all these things. The second that was taught by the Buddha about the Metta meditation, loving kindness meditation. It is now, as you could see, there is so much negativity in the world and so much negative thoughts that's causing a lot of mental suffering. By creating a positive thoughts, may we all be well and happy and peaceful. May all the people will be well and happy and peaceful, just by training your mind by doing Metta meditation, and you could able to prevent a lot of suffering that goes on in your thing. And the Vipassana meditation, where you focus on your physical thing, abdomen and also the nose, which has been tremendously helpful. And also Anapanasati Bhavana, where mindfulness of breathing meditation, which we have just finished, will help you with the physical, mental, emotional, and also the social suffering. Buddha has outlined, if you take a refugee in a three jewels, and also the five precepts that was given by told by Buddha, like no killing, no stealing, no illegal sex, or no lying, and also the no intoxications could help you tremendously deal with this pandemic. He has tremendously outlined the eightfold path and also the middle way, so that we could able to. So basically, all these things are available for freely, and to relieve our center's goal is to help the people and relieve the physical, mental, and emotional and social suffering, and end of the suffering and attain the happiness. So these things are all offered here at the meditation center. We do walking meditations, we do mindfulness of moving meditations. Metta meditation was performed on Mondays, Vipassana on Wednesdays, and then mindfulness of breathing meditation, Anapanasati Bhavana on Thursdays, blessings every day, Saturday, even every day of the week. All these tools are available to help you to get through this pandemic, so that you could able to, because this happens only once in 100 years. I see a lot of suffering that is happening in the world and also in the people and the humanity. So you could able to protect yourself, your loved ones, the family, your relatives, your communities, your cities, your towns, your countries, and also the country. So please make use of all these tools, and then try to relieve your suffering, and it has tremendously benefited me, and then I am sure it is been proven for 2,500 years, and then how many billions of people have come out of their suffering, by following Buddha's teaching and also following the four noble truths, three jewels, 5 precepts, and then the eightfold path: right view, right thought, right speech, right effort, right livelihood, right concentration, right meditation. By following the middle path, how you could able to achieve some wisdom and enlightenment and nirvana, and then realizing the impermanence and also the emptiness and everything will be very. So I would say that these tools and these teachings are how important, especially during this time of this pandemic. Please make use of all the wisdom and the teaching, and which is already available over 2,500 years, and then help yourself in feeling better, and also lessen your suffering and improving your body. As you could see, the meditation has clearly shown how it improves the body's immunity and also the sleep and everything, and also the physical mindfulness of walking, how it improves the physical strength and mental strength, body, mind, and self and the spirit in there. So at our Indiana Buddhist Temple, we have all these things available. Please join our Facebook page and make use of all the meditation tools that are available, wonderfully done by our Bhante, Abbot Bhante Devananda, and also the other people here. It is all for yourself to end suffering and then come out of this pandemic with much less pain and suffering. May you all be well, happy and peaceful, and be safe, and good luck. Buddha.
Thank you very much, Doctor. May you be well, happy and peaceful. May the Holy Triple Gem bless you and protect you and your family. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.